10. Lions. Humans killed per year. 200.
Is a large cat of the genus Panthera, native to Africa and India. It has a muscular, broad-chested body, a short, rounded head, round ears, and a dark, hairy tuft at the tip of its tail. It is sexually dimorphic. Adult male lions are larger than females and have a prominent mane. It is a social species forming groups called prides. A lion's pride consists of a few adult males,
Related females, and cubs. Groups of female lions usually hunt together, preying mostly on medium-sized and large ungulates. The lion is an apex and keystone predator, although some lions scavenge when opportunities occur and have been known to hunt humans. Lions typically do not actively seek out and prey on humans. 9. Hippos. Humans killed per year. 500. Hippopotamus is a large semi-aquatic mammal native to sub-Saharan Africa. It is one of only 2 extant species in the family Hippopotamidae, the other being the pygmy hippopotamus, Coeropsis liboriensis or Hexaprotodon liboriensis. Its name comes from the ancient Greek for river horse. After elephants and rhinoceroses, the hippopotamus is the next largest land mammal. It is also the largest extant land artiodactyl. Despite their physical resemblance to pigs and other terrestrial even-toed ungulates, the closest living relatives of the hippopotamids are cetaceans, whales, dolphins, porpoises, etc., from which they diverged about 55 million years ago. 8. Elephants. Humans killed per year. 600. Elephants are the largest living land animals. 3 living species are currently recognized: the African bush elephant Loxodonta africana, the African forest elephant L. cyclodus, and the Asian elephant Elephas maximus. They are the only surviving members of the family Elephantidae and the order Proboscidea. Extinct relatives include mammoths and mastodons. Distinctive features of elephants include a long proboscis called a trunk, tusks, large ear flaps, pillar-like legs, and tough but sensitive gray skin. The trunk is prehensile, bringing food and water to the mouth and grasping objects. Tusks, which are derived from the incisor teeth, serve both as weapons and as tools for moving objects and digging.
7. Crocodiles.
Humans killed per year. 1,000.
Crocodiles are large semi-aquatic reptiles that live throughout the tropics in Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Australia. The term crocodile is sometimes used even more loosely to
Include all extant members of the order Crocodilia, which
includes the alligators and caimans family Alligatoridae,
the gharial and false gharial family Gavialidae, among other extinct taxa. Although they appear similar, crocodiles, alligators, and the gharial belong to separate biological families. The gharial, with its narrow snout,
is easier to distinguish, while morphological differences are more difficult
to spot in crocodiles and alligators.
The most obvious external differences
are visible in the head, with crocodiles having narrower and longer heads, with a more V-shaped than a U-shaped snout compared to alligators and caimans.
Another obvious trait is that the upper and lower jaws of the crocodiles
are the same width, and the teeth in the lower jaw fall along the edge, or outside the upper jaw when the mouth is closed.
6. Scorpions.
Humans killed per year. 3,300.
Scorpions are predatory arachnids of the order Scorpions. They have 8 legs and are easily recognized
by a pair of grasping pincers and a narrow, segmented tail, often carried in a characteristic forward curve over
the back and always ending with a stinger. The evolutionary history of scorpions goes back 435 million years. They mainly live in deserts but have adapted to a wide range of environmental conditions and can be found on all continents except Antarctica.
There are over 2,500 described species, with 22 extant living families recognized to date.
Their taxonomy is being revised
to account for 21 century genomic studies.
5.
Assassin bugs. Humans killed per year.
10,000. The Rejuvidae is a large cosmopolitan family of the suborder
Heteroptera of the order Hemiptera, true bugs. Among the Hemiptera and together with the Narbidae, almost all species are terrestrial ambush predators.
Most other predatory Hemiptera are aquatic. The main examples of non-predatory Rejuvidae are some blood-sucking
ectoparasites in the subfamily Triatomini, with a few species. Ectoparasites in the subfamily Triatomini, with a few species.
From South America, noted for their ability to transmit Chagas
disease. Though spectacular exceptions are known, Most members
of the family are fairly easily recognizable.
they have a relatively narrow neck, sturdy build, and formidable curved proboscis.
Sometimes called a rostrum.
Large specimens should be handled with caution, if at all, because they sometimes defend themselves with a very painful stab from the proboscis.
4. Dogs. Rabies.
Humans killed per year, 59,000. The dog Canis familiaris or Canis lupus familiaris
Is a domesticated descendant of the wolf.
also called the domestic dog,
It was domesticated from an extinct population.
of wolves during the late Pleistocene, over 14,000 years ago, by hunter-gatherers prior to the development of agriculture.
The dog was the first species to be domesticated by humans. Experts estimate that due to their long association with humans
Dogs have expanded to a large number of domestic individuals.
and gained the ability to thrive on a starch-rich diet that would be inadequate for other canids.
3. Snakes. Humans killed per year, 138,000.
Snakes are elongated, limbless reptiles of the suborder Serpentes.
Like all other squamates, snakes are ectothermic and neot. Vertebrates covered in overlapping scales.
Many species
Of snakes have skulls with several more joints than their
lizard ancestors, enabling them to swallow prey much larger than their head's craniokinesis.
To accommodate their narrow bodies, snakes' bared organs, such as kidneys, appear one in front of the other instead of side by side, and most have only one functional lung. Some species retain a pelvic girdle with a pair of vestigial claws on either side.
Of the cloaca,
Lizards have independently evolved elongate bodies without limbs or with greatly reduced limbs at least 25 times via convergent evolution, leading to many
lineages of legless lizards. 3. These resemble snakes, but several common groups of legless lizards have eyelids and external ears, which snakes lack, although this rule is not
universal.
2. Humans. Homicides only.
Humans killed per year, 400,000.
Homo sapiens, meaning thinking man or modern humans,
Are the most common and widespread species of primate.
and the last surviving species of the genus Homo.
They are great apes characterized by their hairlessness, bipedalism, and high intelligence. Humans have large brains, enabling more advanced cognitive skills that enable them to thrive and adapt in varied environments, develop highly complex tools.
And form complex social structures and civilizations.
Humans are highly social, with individual humans tending to belong to a multi-layered network of cooperating, distinct,
Or even competing social groups from families and peer groups.
to corporations and political states. As such, social interactions between humans have established a wide variety of values, social norms,
Languages and traditions collectively termed institutions, each of which bolsters human society,
Humans are also highly curious,
with a desire to understand and influence phenomena having
motivated humanity's development of science, technology, philosophy, mythology, religion, and other frameworks of knowledge. Humans also study themselves through such domains as anthropology,
social science, history, psychology, and medicine. There are estimated to be more than 8 billion humans alive.
1. Mosquitoes. Humans killed per year, 725,000. Mosquitoes, the Culicidae, are a family of smaller fellies.
Consisting of 3,600 species. The word mosquito, formed by mosca and diminutive itio, is Spanish and Portuguese. For little fly, 3 mosquitoes have a slender segmented body,
1 pair of wings, 3 pairs of long hair-like legs, and specialized, highly elongated, piercing sucking mouthparts.
All mosquitoes drink nectar from flowers,
Females of some species
have in addition adapted to drink blood. The group diversified during the Cretaceous period. Evolutionary biologists view mosquitoes as micropredators.
small animals that parasitize larger ones by drinking their blood without immediately killing them. Medical parasitologists view mosquitoes instead as vectors of disease, carrying protozoan parasites or bacterial or viral pathogens
From one host to another.